understand, read Japanese. Basic Japanese may do, but pag ando na kayo, okay, pag ando na kayo nagtatrabaho, unti-unti, malalaman or malilearn nyo yung mas complex na Japanese. Okay? So, why study Japanese? It's the most influential economies in the world. So, that's why I study Japanese because I want to go to Japan to work since it's a first world country. Okay, most influential economy in the world, and or many large companies in the world are situated in Japan. Okay, Western companies man yan or British company, parang branch siya. Okay, so there are branches na nasa Japan. Okay, so kahit na nasa Japan sila, sensei, meron din naman kahit na British or Western company yan, sensei, di ba? Ang nagtatrabaho is Japanese. That's why they are using the Japanese language. And that's why we should study Japanese. Okay? And then, ayan. Okay, so, since Japanese is a very difficult language, that's why we should study para maintindihan natin kahit konti man lang yung mga Hapon. Pagdating natin doon sa trabaho. Okay? If makakapagtrabaho man tayo soon. Okay? And the next, ito, video game society. Okay? Sino mahilig itong anime, manga, magbasa? Anime, games. Yung mga PS5, mga Nintendo, meron pa bang Nintendo DS ngayon, mga ganyan. So, kung sino man mahilig sa inyo ng anime, okay? Since yung anime hindi naman parang sinasalita in English, so hindi natin maintindihan unless merong subtitle, di ba? So, kung magsa-study tayo ng Japanese, in the future, baka without subtitle, maiintindihan na natin yung sinasabi ng anime na wina-watch natin, okay? So, without the subtitle, maintindihan na natin kung ano yung sinasabi ni ganyan. Okay, ni Naruto. Ano yung sinabi ni Naruto, ni Lupin, ni sino tong One Piece, yan, mga ganyan. Okay? So, we should study also Japanese. In order for that, anime we want to watch, we will understand. Okay? And then the instructions. Okay? Meron ding mga, mga video game tapes. Okay? Na in Japanese. Okay? So, wala siya sa English. Merong mga ganun na tape na naka-Japanese. So, para maintindihan natin kung ano yung dapat gawin sa game or the instructions given, malalaman natin or maintindihan natin kung ano yung gusto niyang ipagawa sa player. Okay? And then, ano pa? Why study Japanese? Because it is known for setting quite a few trends, of course. Okay? So, alam niyo yung purikura? Yan, sa purikura, yung parang gaganda ka sa picture, babata ka. Okay? Sino nakapunta na ng Japan, by the way, dito? Anyone? Wala? Si Geno. Ayun, si Geno daw. Nakapunta na siya, okay? Laimi, ma'am. Ayan.
So, Orine, ma'am.
Ha?
Si Orine po.
Ayun. So, sila. Okay, so nakapunta na sila ng Japan. So, at least meron na silang background, okay, about Japan. Please click here. Okay. So, ayan, kung nakatry sila ng purikura, ayan. So, kung alam nila yung Japanese nung pagpunta nila doon, paano yung pipindutin nila sa purikura, ayun. So, okay kayo, di ba? So, yung mga sa laruan din, sabi ko kanina, na yung mga instructions sa mga tapes na only in Japanese format ang meron na tape na yon. May ganun kasi na tape na in Japanese lang, okay? And then, kung meron kayong gustong basahin na Japanese websites, yan. Japanese websites or magazines or in newspapers. Yan. Pag hindi nyo maintindihan, pag hindi kayo mag-study ng Japanese, of course, hindi nyo maiintindihan. And then, ano pa? Why study Japanese? Because culture is one of the richest in the world. Okay. And also one of the most beautiful traditions. Of course, pag alam nyo rin ng Japanese, meron na kayong isang lengguwahe na alam, which calls you multilingual or a bilingual. Filipinos are also are bilinguals naman, di ba? Since we know Tagalog and English. Pag alam nyo pa talaga ang Japanese or meron pa kayong alam ibang language, that will call you a multilingual. That's why it's a you will stand out, okay? You will stand out in sa employer nyo kung mag-apply kayo ng work either dito sa Pilipinas or in Japan. Kasi dito sa Pilipinas, like Accenture, yan, basta meron kang Japanese language na certificate, they can hire you even nasa Pilipinas lang kayo and they offer good salary. Okay? Kahit na nasa Pilipinas lang. And then, plus, IT pa talaga kayo, tapos meron pa kayong Japanese language na alam, it will really stood you out. Okay? Sa resume niyo na, multilingual pala tong batang to. It's an asset in the company, sasabihin ng employer. So stand out talaga kayo pag meron kayo alam na at least isang language. Okay? So, in this case, Japanese ang ano yan, i-learn niyo. Okay? So, Japan facts. Little facts lang ng Japan. Okay? Since hindi naman talaga yon ang ano natin, parang objective. The language naman talaga. Okay? So, just a little facts lang ng Japan. So, full name, Japan. Population as of 2020 from NHK World Japan. It has 126,476,461 people. And then the capital is Tokyo. Okay, so sa before ng Tokyo, the capital is Kyoto. Okay, and then the land area is 377,864 square kilometers. And then of course, the major language is the one we will study, Japanese. Okay, though marami doong Filipino, Brazilian, Indonesian, Chinese, Koreans, marami doon. Pero the major language is still Japanese. Okay? Next, major religions. Hindi sila Catholic country. Okay? Not like Philippines na halos Catholic ang tao. But their religion is Shintoism and Buddhism. It's like Chinese siguro. Parang Buddhism rin ang Chinese. Okay? And then, life expectancy, one of the country na mataas ang life expectancy is the Japan. Okay? For men, 79 years old ang average na life expectancy. Yung, ano yan? Yung edad bago mamatay, parang ganon. Okay? So, for men, 79 years old. And for women, 86 years old. Ewan ko lang as of now. Okay? Anong age na ang life expectancy, average life expectancy ng Japan. Then, monetary unit. Philippines is peso, Japan is yen. Okay? Then, their main exports. Philippines, manpower, fruits, mga ganon ang exports natin, main exports. Japan is vehicles, vehicle parts, computer parts. Okay? Mga chemicals, I don't know, chemicals, ano yung mga in-export nila na chemicals, then instruments, mga parts na paggawa ng mga instruments like the microscope or even the musical instruments. Then watches, okay, mga relo, like a Seiko, mga ganun. Then for the vehicles, yung mga Toyota parts, computer parts, Toshiba, that is a Japan brand. Ano pa? HP, I don't think Japan brand ba ang HP? I think hindi ata. Okay, so Toshiba, basta Toshiba is a Japanese brand yan. And then, vehicles, Subaru, yan, vehicle, Japan yan. Toyota, Nissan, Mazda, Isuzu, Suzuki, yan, yung mga brand na yan are Japan brands. And then, internet domain. Kung sa Pilipinas, ano nga ang sa Pilipinas? Ano sa Pilipinas?
PH po.
Okay, .ph. And then sa Japan, that is .jp. Okay? And then, kung sa Pilipinas, ang ating international dialing code is 63. In Japan is 81. So, if you want to call in Japan, okay, so may kailangan na international code, that is 81. Okay? And then, for the leaders in Japan, Japan is not like the Philippines na merong president, merong vice president. Japan is kind of monarchy government type of country. Parang meron silang monarchy, meron din silang para sa government. Okay? The monarchy is the head of state is their emperor. Emperor Naruhito. Bago lang to siya. Okay? So last 2019 lang siya pinalitan niya yung papa niya. Okay? The last emperor hindi naman namatay. Si Emperor Akihito. Okay? So si Emperor Akihito, ang monarchy kasi sa Japan is pinapalitan lang yun kung mamamatay na talaga ang emperor. Pero sa case ni Emperor Akihito, ano kasi siya, na dumaan na sa treatment ng cancer and ano na siya ngayon, matanda na, parang hindi niya na ano tawag dyan, hindi niya na yung tungkulin niya, hindi niya na magawa. So, nag-decide siya na bumaba sa pwesto and then pumalit si anak niya, si oldest son niya, okay, si Emperor Naruhito. Sa last is si Prince Naruhito. Okay, so now is Emperor Naruhito. Yan, succeeded in 2019. And then, ang monarchy is hindi makaka-decide about the government. Okay, so purely monarchy lang sila. They are the head of state lang, they are the emperor lang, ganon. But about the government, they have no rights in kung ano yung gagawin ng government. Okay? So, sa government na side, Japan is in liberal democratic, parang ganon. Okay? So, hindi lang sila purely democratic country. So, wala silang ano tawag dito? President and vice president, but they have the prime minister. One of the countries na prime minister ang kanilang president. Okay? So, dati si Prime Minister Shinzo Abe yon. Okay? Yung pumunta dito sa Davao. Okay? But because of health issues, okay, hindi na rin kaya ni Shinzo Abe gawin yung tungkulin niya. That's why pinalitan siya ni Yoshihide Suga, or sa Japan kasi nauuna yung apelyido, so Suga, okay? Suga Yoshihide-san ang tawag sa kanya. Okay? And then ang Japan has 4 main islands. Okay? So sa Pilipinas, kung meron tayong 7,107 islands, ang Japan meron lang 4 na islands. Okay? The Hokkaido, the Honshu, Shikoku, and the Kyushu Islands. So may 4. Then sa islands na yan, that they are ano ba yan? Nahahati sa iba't ibang prefectures. Okay? 43 prefectures, I think, ang Japan. Okay? And then, this is the map of Japan. In the Hokkaido area, okay, andito yung Sapporo. Sapporo, Hokkaido area is the coldest, okay? Coldest area ng Japan. Okay? And then sa Honshu area, ito yung pinakamalaking island ng Japan, the Honshu area or Honshu Island. Andito yung mga major cities like the Tokyo, the capital Tokyo, the Nagoya, Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, Hiroshima, ano pa, yung Sendai, yung Fukushima, yung andito yung pumutok na nuclear, ano yung tawag dyan? Nuclear, ano tawag dyan? Yung nuclear, yung parang, hindi siya nuclear bomb. Yung parang storage ng nuclear something. Doon, dito rin dito yung pumutok. Okay? So, sa Fukushima area yun. And then, dito pa pala. Okay, then the Shikoku Island. Okay, Shikoku Island has only 4 prefectures. That's why it's called Shikoku, meaning shi kasi is apat. Apat yung shi, then koku is parang country. Okay, so it's like 4 countries. Then, ang tinatawag nila na countries dito is yung prefectures. Okay, so 4 na prefectures lang yung sa Shikoku Island. Then, in Kyushu Island naman, nandito yung Okinawa, Nagasaki, Fukuoka. Okinawa is the nearest part of Japan na malapit, the part of Japan na malapit sa Pilipinas. Okay? In Okinawa naman walang snow. Okay? Kung dito naman sa Hokkaido, ang pinaka malamig na island sa Japan, dito sa Okinawa naman, ang parang summer all throughout the year. Okay? Walang snow. It's like a tropical country. Okay? So, next, the Japanese flag. This is the Japan flag. Okay? So, pag gumagawa tayo ng flag during UN, okay? So, ito talaga ang madalas na ginagawa. Okay? Madaling gawin. Puting tela lang, then pulang circle. Okay? Why ito yung flag nila? Kasi sinong nakakaalam na land of the rising sun ang Japan? Okay? So, nuclear reactor. Okay, thank you. Power plant. Thank you for that. Yung nuclear kanina. Okay? So, why ito yung flag nila? Kasi ang Japan is called as the land of the rising sun. Okay? So, pag nasa Japan ka, tapos magra-rise ang sun, doon mo unang makikita ang pag-rise ng sun. Okay? That's why the circle here is parang the sun. Okay? Then, why color red, Sensei? Because of the wars na napagdaanan ng Japan, the World War II, or kahit ano pang Japan, the Vietnam War, I think Japan War, Japan rin kalaban nila, di ba? So, because of those wars, parang dugo, okay? Blood yung pula na parang symbolizes why pula yung circle. Okay? So, that's the Japanese flag. The next, let's have the major cities of Japan. Okay? First, the capital of Japan, Tokyo. Ang ingay sa amin. Okay, Tokyo. Current population, still 2014 pa lang ito. Okay? So, about 13 million. Ewan ko lang ngayon. So, 2020, mga 126 million na, diba? So, yan. And then, sa Tokyo, nandito yung Emperor's Palace. Okay? So, di ba merong emperor, merong monarchy ang Japan. Okay? They are called emperor. And then, nandito yung Emperor's Palace. The term there is the Imperial Palace. Okay? Imperial Palace. Nandun nakatira yung nakaupong emperor and family niya. Okay? And then, next. Okay, this is the emperor and his wife, the Empress Masako. Okay, ito yung latest na emperor. Okay, then meron silang anak, Princess Aiko ang pangalan. And then, little fact lang about the monarchy of Japan. Ito na lang ang one of the few countries na nagra-run ang monarchy na emperor. Okay? Since halos monarchy sa world is kings, queens, mga ganun na, di ba? So, one of the few countries na emperor ang ginagamit nila as sign of monarchical title. Okay? So, little fact lang about the monarch family. Sa Japan na monarchy, women are not eligible. Okay? Women are not eligible to run as the empress or yon. Okay? And then pag nakakasal ang princess or anak ng current emperor ng commoner, okay? So dapat mag-step down sila ng kanilang title as princess, and then they will be a commoner also. Okay, so they will not be part of the monarch, ano ba tawag dyan? Family, okay? Sa monarch family, tama ba? Okay? So, ganon. And then, sabi ko nga, si Emperor Naruhito, merong one child, si Princess Aiko. And then, hindi eligible si Princess Aiko na next in line kay Emperor Naruhito. Okay, so last na si Emperor Naruhito sa kanilang family. Ang next in line is the son of Emperor's brother. Okay, si Prince Akishino. Prince Akishino. Okay, so the son of Prince Akishino ang next in line kay Emperor Naruhito. Okay? But kung ma-change ang law about monarchy sa Japan na pwede na eligible ang babae na mag-run ng title as the head of state, okay, since ang father na niya ang head of state, so baka pwedeng ma-change ang law. But kung ma-change man, ang next in line is si Princess Aiko na. But Princess Aiko should marry a royal also. Okay? So, pag hindi siya makakasal sa isang royal, wala rin. Yung anak pa rin, yung son pa rin ni Prince Akishino ang next in line. Okay? And then, ano pa bang iba? Okay, this is the Imperial Palace. Okay, Imperial Palace. And then, ang Imperial Palace is not open for public. But there are 2 festivals or 2 holidays na pwedeng or open ang Imperial Palace for general public viewing. Okay? Those 2 festivals or holidays is the New Year and the Emperor's birthday, December 23. But that December 23 birthday is not Emperor Naruhito's birthday. Sa kanyang papa pa yon na birthday. Okay? Hindi pa na-change into kailan yung birthday niya. February 23, I think. 23. Yeah, February 23. Ayan. So, hindi pa na-change yung Emperor's birthday. Then, Emperor's birthday should be a holiday siya. Okay? So, baka next year, since this year, si December 23 pa rin yung holiday, so baka next year na nila i-change into February 23 ang holiday. So, yun yung dalawang times na pwede sa public viewing ang Imperial Palace. Ang ginagawa nila during that day is para silang yung sa British monarchy na merong sa terrace na lumalabas sila, ganon. Tapos merong public sa baba, then sa terrace, yan lumalabas ang family or the monarch family. Yun rin ang ginagawa nila, parang meron ding terrace sa palace na doon sila lumalabas to welcome the general public. Okay? And then, saan pa na cities? Kyoto City. Yan. Kyoto-shi. Kyoto is the ancient capital of Japan. So, ito yung sabi ko kanina na before ng Tokyo, Kyoto ang capital ng Japan. Okay? Sa Kyoto, maraming tourist attractions. Okay? Halos halos throughout the year, maraming tourists dito. Mapa spring, mapa summer, mapa autumn, mapa winter. Okay? Ngayon lang na pandemic, walang halos na tourists. Okay? So, the famous there is the Kiyomizu-dera, okay, the Kiyomizu Temple, and the Kinkakuji. Yan. Kinkakuji is king kasi king. Yan. King is gold for in Nihongo. Okay? So, it's a temple made of gold. Okay? Pure gold. Pero, hindi ka nakakapasok dyan, ha? Natitignan mo lang, pero hindi ka makakapasok. Okay? Pero malapitan mo siyang matitignan. And then, itong Kiyomizu, mapapasok mo, of course. Ito. And then, during autumn, magandang tignan dito. Ito rin, Kinkakuji. Yung part na yan magiging parang ganito. Yung parang magiging red or orange. Yan. So, it's very beautiful pag autumn. During autumn, kang pupunta sa Kyoto. Okay? And then, ano pa bang meron sa Kyoto? Marami. Meron ding Ginkakuji doon. Ginkakuji. Okay? Ginkakuji. Yan. Kung merong Kinkakuji, merong Ginkakuji. Ging is Nihongo for silver. Okay? So, silver, it's a temple made of silver. Ganun. And then, ano pa bang meron? Marami. So, pag pupunta kayo ng Japan, okay, so, one of the places na puntahan nyo is, of course, the city of Kyoto. Yan. Ito. Ano pa? Hi, the next city, Osaka. Yan, Osaka-shi. Osaka is Japan's third largest city. Okay, so, pinakamalaking city. I think ang pinakamalaki, I don't know kung Tokyo ba ang pinakamalaki na city or the Sapporo. Okay? So, nandito ang Osaka Castle. Yan, this is the Osaka Castle. And then, during spring, okay, cherry blossom viewing is also beautiful in Osaka. Okay? In autumn also, very beautiful there. Also, ano pa bang nasa Osaka? Osaka. The Philippine Consulate General, yan, the PCG. Okay, Consulate General. So, kung soon, makakapagtrabaho kayo doon, then, kailangan yung pumunta ng PCG, Consulate General, kung magpaparenew ng passport, kukuha ng NBI clearance, ganyan. Sa Consulate General yan kukunin. But, kung nasa Tokyo area kayo ma-assign, of course, meron ding doon, Consulate General. The main Consulate General is in Tokyo. Branch lang yung nasa Osaka. Osaka PCG, sakop niya yung mga nasa Nagoya, Kobe, mga ganon. Okay, so malayo sa Tokyo area, sakop ni Osaka PCG. Okay? So ano ba meron sa Osaka? Sa mga nakapunta sa Japan dyan, ano pang maganda sa Osaka or sa Kyoto area na napuntahan nyo? Recommended. Wala? Okay, so wala. Let's continue. Next city, Hiroshima. Okay, Hiroshima, andito yung atomic bombing. World War II, I guess. Atomic bombing. Andito yung remnant. Ito yung remnant ng atomic bombing. So, the atomic dome ang tawag. Okay. And then, this is the memorial shrine. It's like a memorial shrine for the late people na naapektuhan ng atomic bomb. Namatay due to, radiation, or talagang sa pagbomba, yun, namatay. Okay, so, and then, yung sa mga effects na ng radiation, ayan, so, nakikita dyan ang atomic dome, then this is the shrine. And then, sa likod nitong shrine, kung dito yung picture, sa likod ng photographer, andito yung museum. Museum ng during atomic bombing. Okay, so before atomic bombing, what's the condition or the situation of Hiroshima? Okay, and then during the bombing, so malalaman mo dun ang history during the bombing, and then after, what's the effect of the bombing, the radiation, the effects of for the children, mga ganun. Okay, so and then sa museum na yun, so parang the museum will take you to the time during the atomic bombing, World War II, I guess. Okay? The next city, ano po bang dito? Hi, Sapporo. Yan yung sinasabi ko kanina na pinakamalamig na part ng Japan is the Hokkaido. Okay? The city Sapporo is in Hokkaido area or Hokkaido Island. Okay, so sa Sapporo, dito makikita ang Ice Festival. Okay, since Sapporo is pinakamalamig na lugar sa Japan, so dito hiniheld ang Ice Festival. Okay, so during the year, siguro maaga ang ano nila dito, bagsak ng snow, and then matagal matapos ang snow. That's why mataas yung yung height ng snow, or paano ba yan sabihin? Since malakas ang bagsak, matagal, matapos, that's why nabubuo, tumataas yung snow. And then yung snow or the ice, okay, ginagawa nilang structures. That's why they call it the Ice Festival. Okay, so it's a competition na kung sino pinakamaganda, pinakamalaki, and then sino yung famous para sa mga manunood na structure, yan yung mananalo. Okay? So, yung mga contestants dyan around Japan. Or meron din baka international contenders. Okay? Next, what's the famous landmarks of Japan? Famous landmarks, of course, hindi mawawala ang Mount Fuji or the Fujisan. Okay? Ang pagbasa niyan is Fujisan. Yan, Fujisan. Fujisan. Yan. And then, ito yung, kumbaga sa Pilipinas na Mount Mayon. Okay, Mount Mayon. In Japan, they have Mount Fuji or the Fujisan in Nihongo. Okay, so kahit na summer, meron niyang snow cap. Okay, it is called the Snow Cap Mountain. So kahit na summer yan, meron niyang snow cap. Meron niyang white na parang nakatakip sa kanyang ulo. Next, ano pa ba? Ayan, bullet train or the Shinkansen. Yan. So, sino na nakasakay ng Shinkansen? Sa mga nakapunta ng Japan, I guess nakasakay rin kayo ng Shinkansen, right? In going to this place, okay? So, yon, Shinkansen is called in English bullet train, okay? Ilan ba yung niya, takbo? Siguro mga nasa 300 something, okay? 300 something kilometer per hour ang takbo ng Shinkansen. So, kung ano mo siya, iisipin ang ano yan, ang fast, di ba? Ano ba yan? Fast, hayay. Yeah, it's fast, di ba? 300 kilometers. Okay? So, mabilis. Ayun, mabilis. And then, ano pang mga landmarks na Japan? Pagodas. Okay? Pagodas are also common in Japan. Okay? Almost in areas, mountain areas, merong pagoda. Also in city area, meron ding pagoda. Okay, how to determine a pagoda? Pagoda is a 5-story structure. Okay, so 5-story yan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Then, ang pagoda, inside of that pagoda is a Buddha. Okay? So, lahat ng pagoda, merong Buddha sa loob. Then, it is used in praying or yan. Okay? So, there are 5. And by the way, this 5-story pagoda or 5-story structure, this five-tiered structure represents the earth, the water, fire, wind, and air. Okay? So, earth, water, fire, wind, and then air. So, apat na symbols. Okay? So, it represents the parang environment. Okay? So, earth, water, fire, wind, and air. Then, 5 best pagodas. Okay? Let's have, ano ba? Pagoda sa Sensoji Temple. Okay? The orange pagoda in Sensoji Temple. So, temple na siya, pero sa loob ng temple na yon, though hindi sa loob talaga ng temple, sa parang pathway papunta sa temple, merong pagoda doon, five-tiered pagoda, orange color. Okay, it's like this color, this one. And then next pagoda na nasa Nikko area, mountainous area itong Nikko. Nasa Tokyo area pa rin ito. Okay, Nikko area ang tawag. Tokugawa Pagoda ang tawag doon. So, pag pupunta kayo doon, in case pupunta kayo, punta kayo doon during autumn. Okay? Maganda doon during autumn kasi around the pagoda is momiji. Okay? Autumn leaves, momiji. Sa maple leaf pala, yon. Momiji ang tawag doon. Okay? So, maganda siyang tignan since then yung pagoda is color red din, and then the background is also red. Ang ganda tignan. Okay? And then ano pang pagodang meron? Popular pagoda. Toji Pagoda. Okay? In Kyoto. Toji Pagoda. Ayan. Ano pa? Sa Nara, meron ding pagoda sa Nara. That is Kofukuji Pagoda. Kofukuji Pagoda. And then, sa Kyoto, yung mayroon din sa loob ng Kiyomizu-dera. Okay? Malawak kasi ang Kiyomizu-dera. Okay, so part of Kiyomizu-dera, merong pagoda rin doon. Okay, orange color din. It's like this one, bright orange. Yan. So, meron ding pagoda doon. So, maraming pagoda ang Japan. That's why it's so common na lang. Maraming pagoda. Though yung mga sinabi ko, one of those pagoda. And the next, shrine. Shrine in Nihongo is jinja. Okay, jinja. This is the hiragana. This is the romaji. Okay, so later siguro next week or next session, okay, so you will learn the hiragana, how to write hiragana, how to read hiragana. And then this is the jinja. It's like an entrance to a temple. Okay, so ito yung dadaanan mo papunta sa temple. This is the Fushimi Inari Shrine. Okay, so it has a jinja. So dito kayo dadaan for entrance. Ito yung Fushimi Inari. Yan, Fushimi Inari Shrine. Then, sa loob pa talaga niyan, marami pang nakalinyang ganito papunta sa mountain air, sa ibabaw. Meron din kasing Inari Mountain doon, Inari-sang, parang ganun. It's like a small mountain na i-hike mo. Tapos, during hiking, naka-line, okay? Nakapila yung mga jinja, maliliit na jinja. Okay? And then this jinja here is called the floating jinja. Okay? Floating shrine in Miyajima. Miyajima, Hiroshima area. Okay, ganon. Malapit lang siya sa Hiroshima. The Miyajima. Miyajima Temple. Why it's called floating area? Floating shrine. It's because during high tide, okay, ang tubig aabot hanggang dyan sa parang may lumot. Okay, that's why pag high tide, pag nasa temple ka, it's like floating. Okay, the jinja is like floating. But during low tide, pwede mo siyang lakarin. Okay? So, galing sa temple, pwede mo siyang lakarin hanggang dito. Makikita mo siya ng malapitan yung jinja. Okay? So, during low tide yun. And then, ano pa na jinja? Yung sa Ise, sa Mieken na jinja, the Gekko and the Naiku jinja. Okay? Sa temple kasi in Ise, merong ang tinatawag na Gekko is outer shrine. Okay? Doon ka dadaan, tapos you will cross a bridge. Then after crossing the bridge, meron na namang shrine or a jinja. And then that jinja called the Naiku, the inner jinja. Doon na pagpapasok ka na doon, yan, maglalakad ka na papunta sa temple ng Ise. Okay? Ise Temple ang tawag. And then, ano pa? I guess yun lang yung mga famous na jinja ang alam ko. Okay? And then, next, temples. Yan, kung entrance yung shrine or the jinja, yan. So, temple na tayo. Temples are para siyang bahay, okay? Bahay ng mga god nila. God. Merong structures ng God of thunder, mga ganon, God of rain, mga ganon. Okay, so andun parang tahanan ng mga god yung isang temple na yon. Okay, then the Japanese will go to the temple to pray, to buy prayed over lucky charms. Okay, lucky charms ang tawag in Nihongo, that is Mimamori. Okay, Mimamori ang tawag. In Nihongo, Romaji muna tayo para mabasa. Mimamori ang tawag. Okay, Mimamori in English, that is lucky charm. Okay, so iba't ibang klase ang lucky charm na merong mabibili mo sa temple. It can be a lucky charm for passing an exam. Okay, so meron ding in driving, okay, lucky charm in driving, yung parang it will protect you in any accidents during driving. So ilalagay mo siya sa car, sa loob ng car. And then meron ding Mimamori for conceiving. Yan, kung sino yung gustong mabuntis, tapos hindi talaga mabuntis-buntis, they can give a person Mimamori for conceiving sa taong gustong mag-conceive. Pwede rin sa Mimamori for giving birth. Yon, siya yung magpro-protect or magbabantay sa manganganak na babae. Okay? So maraming lucky charms na pwedeng mabili doon. Then, sabi nila, ang Mimamori daw is parang best, okay? So parang best siya pag hindi ikaw ang bibili para sa sarili mo. Bibili ka para sa tao or bibigyan ka ng tao. Okay? So pag meron kayong alam, for example, pupunta kayo ng Japan for tourism, ganun. Okay? So meron kayong alam back here in the Philippines na manganganak or gusto na talagang magkaanak, hindi mabigyan-bigyan, yan, bigyan mo ng Mimamori. Okay? So hindi ikaw ang bibili para sa sarili mo. Okay? So, dapat may magbigay sa'yo. Para best na lucky charm talaga yun. Parang totoo na lucky charm. Okay? And then, ano pang meron? Okay, the famous temple is the Kiyomizu-dera. Yan yung palaging or maraming pinupuntahan na temple ng mga tourists. Kahit na Japanese. Okay? And then, the Kinkakuji Temple. Kahit na hindi mo siya mapasok sa loob talaga, matitignan mo lang sa labas. Okay? Ano pa? The Sensoji Temple, yung sabi ko kanina na merong pagoda. Yan, Sensoji Temple. That is in Tokyo. Then, Kiyomizu and Kinkakuji is in Kyoto. Next, sa Nara, meron ding temple na malaki doon, the Todaiji Temple. Yan. It houses one of the 3 biggest Buddhas in Japan. Okay, Todaiji Temple. Yan. And then, marami pang temple talaga ang Japan. Kahit na saan, kahit na maliit na area ng Japan, merong temple. Okay, so merong God doon. So, sinong God na nandun sa loob? And then, next, let's go to famous attractions sa Japan. Okay, almost here, nasa Tokyo. Though marami talagang famous attractions ng Japan, one of those are the Tokyo Tower. Okay, eto, Mount Fuji. Of course, hindi mawawala ang Mount Fuji. Hindi ka man makahike sa Mount Fuji, sa taas talaga, but you can look, okay, watch Mount Fuji by far. Okay, much prefer ko yung makita ang Mount Fuji by far. Parang ganito talaga. Okay? So makikita ko yung perfect, ano niya, hindi naman perfect cone. Parang yung snow cap niya, ganun. Tapos, though naka-hike na rin ako, nakapunta na ako sa summit, but I much prefer yung ganito by far. Yan. And then, ano pa? So, the Tokyo area talaga is a famous attraction, okay? The Akihabara, ano pa ba yung ano pa bang mga makikita sa Tokyo? Akihabara, Shibuya, okay? The Shibuya Crossing, alam niyo yon, yung maraming tao na nag-cross, okay? The busiest crossing in the world is the Shibuya Crossing. Ano pa ba? Even the Shibuya Station is a famous attraction in Tokyo. I tell you, okay? Shibuya Station. Shibuya Station is the busiest station in the world. So that's why it's an attraction na, naging attraction na siya sa Japan. Ano pa ba? Anyone? So, famous attraction sa Japan na alam natin. Okay, this is the Kinkakuji. Tokyo Disneyland, okay? Though maraming ibang bansa na merong Disneyland, pero ang Tokyo lang or the Japan lang ang merong Disney Sea ang tawag. Okay? Kung meron silang Disneyland, meron din silang Disney Sea. Okay? Disney Sea kung tawagin. Ang Japan lang ang meron nito. Okay? So, if you will go to Japan, yeah, you may go to Disney Sea, Tokyo Disney Sea. Then you can also go to Universal Studios in Osaka. Okay? USJ, ano pa bang pwede? Yung Fuji Q. Yan. Fuji Q, kung mahilig kayo sa mga sa mga rides na extreme rides, yan. You may go to Fuji Q. Marami doon ang nasa Guinness Book of World Records. Okay? The Fujiyama, the ano pa ba? The Dodonpa, mga ganon. Okay? So extreme rides are in Fuji Q. So that's some of the famous attractions in Japan. Next, traditional Japanese clothing. Okay, so ancient Japanese clothing is not Western clothes, or you call that yufoku. Okay, so hindi sila gumagamit sa noong una ng pantalon, ng shorts, ng t-shirts, dress, walang ganon. But they use yukata and kimono. Okay, so kimono, yukata. Yukata tayo first. Yukata is much cheaper and thinner kaysa sa kimono. Okay? So, yung yukata, ginagamit to during summer. Okay? Summer, since manipis siya, ginagamit siya during summer, during firework festivals. Yan. And then, much common na ginagamit ang yukata kaysa sa kimono. Okay? Kasi itong kimono, ginagamit to during ceremonies, weddings, mga important events. Okay? So, para siyang pambahay yung yukata, panglakad yung kimono. Kumbaga sa atin pa. Okay? So, yung yukata naman, mabibili mo sa mga malls, mga ganyan. Then, meron kayong kapareha na design. But in kimono, it is hand-woven. Okay? So, unique ang tela ng kimono. No one is the same. Parang no cloth is the same. Yung pag color or pag print ng mga design, is also unique. So, walang kaparehang telang ganon. So, that's why, Dakara, that's why mas mahal ang kimono kaysa sa yukata. Okay? Then, the kimono for men is like this one. Hindi to siya hindi to siya parang wide pants. Okay? Ano siya, dress talaga yan siya. And then, para lang merong suit, pero hindi siya talaga suit. Okay? And then, long sleeve din. Tapos, by the way, a fact in wearing yukata in kimono. Okay? During common days or weddings or special events, except may namatay, yan. So, except that, dapat right over left ang kimono nyo. Like this one sa kanya. Okay, so right, una dapat ang yung right nasa ilalim, left is nasa ibabaw. Okay, right over left ang pag-fold or pagsuot ng kimono dapat or kahit ng yukata. Okay, tingnan nyo yan, oh. Right over left. Okay, meaning yan, happy, important celebration. It's a happy event. Okay, but ang pagsusuot, especially during mournings or graves, parang ganun, or during patay, dapat left over left. Huwag kakalimutan. Okay? Left over right. Okay? That will mean mourning. So, yan yung tatandaan yung magsusuot ng yukata. Kung sinong may mga yukata kimono dyan or bibili pa, dapat during special events, happy events. Okay? Right over left. Right over left. Then pag patay, okay, pag patay lang, that is the exemption. Pag patay, left over right. Okay? Hi. Next. Then this one is the kimono for weddings. Yan, white. All white kimono. Yan, this is so expensive, I tell you. Kahit na magpakasal doon. Kasi ang magpapakasal doon, pwedeng ceremony niya is wearing kimono, then yung reception is wearing gown. That's why two set of parang clothing. So may kimono, may gown. And then sa current na mga weddings na yon, hindi na nagkikimono, na lang, 2 gowns na lang. So 1 gown for the ceremony, then mag-change, another gown na naman for reception. That's why it's so expensive to wed in Japan. Though, pwede ka namang ikasal sa huwes or in city halls. Just like sa atin dito. The next, geisha. Yan. Geisha are these female. Okay? These females, yung all white yung mukha and the neck. Okay? But, geisha, paano ba yan sabihin? Geisha are entertainers, okay, in the ancient times, in ancient Japan. It's like they are the entertainers of the rich. Okay? Rich lang ang makaka-afford sa kanila. Okay? So, it's like an entertainer magsiserve ng, for example, in a restaurant, tago yan na siya na restaurant kasi yung geisha is very important persons. Hindi yan nakikita ng mga normal na tao. Okay? So, hindi rin dapat makita ang mga geisha na naglalakad sa alis ng Kyoto, okay? Nire-reserve sila ng mga mayayaman to serve them, to talk with them. I don't know lang kung they offer after service, okay? Sa ancient times, okay? I don't know. So that's what I know lang sa geisha. And then now, sa Kyoto, if you've been to Kyoto, siguro may nakikita kayong nakakaganito, na ganito yung itsura. I think hindi yun totoong geisha. It's a fake geisha. Siguro nagpunta sila sa isang rental shop na nagawin silang ganon, geisha. Okay? Kasi naturally ang geisha hindi naglalakad ng umaga. Lumalabas lang sila during night. Kasi yung mga rich, of course, pumupunta sa inuman during night. Kasi patago lang din yan, yung mga geisha, okay? Entertainers. So, I guess yung mga makikita nyo sa Kyoto na nakaganito, akala nyo geisha na totoo, but no, it's a fake geisha, okay? So, I think wala na masyadong geisha ngayon kasi modern na influence na rin yung Japan sa modern times, okay? Next is the shoes. Used to wear, in wearing yukata, the kimono and yukata. Okay, it is called the geta. Okay, it's a wooden shoe or a wooden slipper. Yan. So, ito yung para sa mga lalaki. Yan, yung matataas. And then, sa girls ito. Okay, sa female. It's a wooden slipper. And then, called geta. Let's go to Japanese sports. Right. The national sport in Japan is sumo. Okay, kung dito sa atin sepak takraw, or the national, ano ba national sport? Di ba sepak takraw or boxing? I don't know. I think sepak takraw yung national sport. Okay, so sa Japan, ang national sport naman nila is sumo. These are called sumo-san. Okay, sumo-san or sumo-sama. To much honorific form of sang is sama. Okay, sang or sama. Yan. Sumo-sang, sumo-sama. Either lang siya sang or sama. Okay? So they are called, this person, these people, 1, 2, yan, they are called sumo-sama, sumo-sang. Then, objective, I think objective ng laro, it's like, merong circle, okay? Merong circle sa stage. Yan, this one, this line here, merong circle yan. Tapos, first position, ganito. Yan, so it's like parang ready, set, go. And then pag sinabi ng referee na parang go, yan, so maglalaban na sila. They will push, they will pull, or they want to parang gusto nilang tumbahin yung kalaban nila. So, yung unang matutumba, ang unang lalabas sa circle na to, sa linya ng circle na to, ang talo. Okay? So, para siyang the strongest remains. Okay? So, sino yung pinakamatibay ang mananalo. Okay, so sumo-sangs are like basketball players. They have big salaries. Okay, so malaking pera ang natatanggap nila by performing sumo. Okay, and then anong tawag nga sa sumo na pinaka ano tawag dyan? Sumo, ano ang tawag sa sumo? Parang pinakamataas na sumo-sang. I forgot, by the way. Okay, next sport na lang tayo. The kendo. Okay, it's like the arnis sa atin. But the arnis or ano tawag dyan, Japanese, the arnis. Yung parang merong armor, tapos may espada. Ano nga tawag dyan sa atin? Hindi ba arnis? Parang arnis. Ano arnis? Arnis ba? Or fencing pala, fencing. Yeah, fencing. So, in Japanese, that is kendo. Okay? Kung sa fencing, it's a parang steel sword. Okay? Metal sword. Sa kendo naman, it's a wooden sword. Okay? Wooden, tsaka hindi siya pointed. It's like a straight wooden sword. Okay? So, the same objective of the sport na kung saan tatamaan, merong corresponding points. Then, kung sino yung mataas yung, ano tawag ito? Mataas yung points, sila ang panalo, of course. Then next, the kyudo. Kyudo. Yan. Kyudo ang next. It's like for some modern archery. Okay, archery. Kyudo is archery. Ano tawag dyan? Ano yan? Bow and arrow? Yeah. But, the arrow in Kyudo is not pointed again. So, the same sila sa Kendo. Hindi pointed yung sword. In Kyudo, the arrow is not pointed. It's a flat, flat, plain, yan, end. Okay? So, but still the same, merong patatamaan. Okay? The next is judo. It's like a taekwondo. Okay? Judo ang tawag in Nihongo, but it's like a taekwondo. Okay? Taekwondo. Next, meron pang isa na wala dito. Karate. Okay? Karate, martial arts. It's like martial arts sa Chinese. Okay? So, in Japanese, it's karate. Next, let's go to Japanese food. Yan. So, the famous Japanese food is, of course, sushi. Sino na nakakain ng sushi? Oh, meron Orin. Si Orin daw. Si raise hand. Sino nag-raise hand? Sino yung nag-raise hand? Hindi ko ma. Sino yung nag-raise hand?
Jeno, ma'am.
Yun. Si Jeno. Jeno? Tama?
Yes,
Yan.
ma'am.
Yun. Masarap? Ayaw mo?
Lami, ma'am. Masarap.
Yes, 'di ba? Masarap. Okay, so yung sushi, there are two types of sushi. Marami atang types, but I know two types of sushi. The nigiri sushi. Okay, nigiri sushi. Paano ba ito mag-add? Wait lang ha. So let's add here the nigiri sushi. Okay, one type, nigiri sushi. Ito yung mga ganito na sushi. Yung ang kanin na sa ilalim, then on top of that is the topping or the raw meat, the shrimp, or an egg, omelette. Yan, tamago sushi or ikura. Okay, ikura in Japanese is the parang egg ng fish. Okay, that is ikura ang tawag. And then you have also ano pa ba? Yan, unagi sushi. Eel, okay? And then, ang isa pang type is the makizushi. Makizushi. Ang makizushi naman is this type. Yung iro-roll ang rice. Okay? So, nasa loob yung topping. Okay? So, like the avocado, the cucumber, curry, ano pa ba? Ground fish, parang yan, ground salmon, yan, yung toppings nasa loob. Then, nakaroll yung rice. So, that is the makizushi. So, dito, I don't know the term, this one. Yung parang sa loob ng nori, okay? Yung sa makizushi naman, di ba, naka-roll yung rice. Then, sa rice naman, after rolling the rice, pwede siyang lagyan ng goma. Okay, goma is sesame seed. Goma siya or inori. Okay, nori. Or para siyang dried seaweed. Okay. Ano yung sinabi ko? Goma. Okay, goma, that is sesame seed in English. Sesame seed. Okay, then yung sabi, nori. Yung nori naman is a dried seaweed. Okay? Dried seaweed. So, ang tawag dyan, nori. Okay. And then, ano pang pagkain ng Japan? Okay, this is a typical meal in Japan. Kung sa atin, okay na tayong isang ulam lang, tsaka rice. In Japan, they have a little of something na marami. Okay? So, a little of a dish. Parang ganon. So, meron silang rice, meron silang main dish, merong vegetable dish, merong appetizer, merong dessert, tsaka soup. Okay, so it's a complete package meal. Parang ganon. Okay, so yung breakfast, lunch, dinner nila is somewhat like that. Merong rice, then the main dish consists of either pork, fish, or beef, something like that. Then vegetable dish nila, baka merong pwedeng lagyan ng ano nga yung maiitim na nalimutan ko na. Basta, it's parang may vegetables, tapos meron kasi nakalimutan ko. Nasa ba ako? Okay, so basta may vegetable dish na merong sinasagol. Merong kasamang sangkap. Okay, hindi lang siya vegetable talaga. So, merong tofu ba ngayon? Ganyan. Okay? And then, meron silang sabaw. Okay, the tawag misoshiro. Okay, misoshiro. Misoshiro ang tawag. Okay, this is a misoshiro. Yan. So, merong iba namang klase ng soup na ginagawa ng isang typical Japanese wife, yan, or Japanese household. Ito rin, isang kind of soup, yan. And then this one is called umeboshi. Okay, umeboshi. Umeboshi is, ano nga yung umeboshi? Ume. Okay. It's a plant or flower. Ume. Ano yung ume in English? Ume. It's a fruit. Ume. Wala siyang English. Plum blossoms pala yun. Okay, plum. So, ume is plum. Then, umeboshi, this one is a dried plum. Okay? So, masarap yan siya as toppings sa rice. Anong nga lasa nito ha? Hindi matabang. Hindi rin mapait. Ano yan? Salty. Para siyang salty. Okay? Para, basta Tagalog niya. Okay? Basta salty. Okay? Ayun, salted plums. Yun siya. Yun, salted plums. Yan. So, salty siya na plum. And then, this is the tofu. Meron tayong tofu dito, yung ano nga yun eh? Ano nga yung matamis? Hindi ko ma-remember. Tofu. Yung may sarsa, na tag-5, tag-10. Ano nga tawag niyan sa atin? Taho. Yun, taho. Yun. Naalala ko rin. Yun, taho. Okay, so yung puti sa taho, that is a tofu. Okay? Then sa Japan, yung tofu nila is, of course, jiggly, then walang lasa. Ginagamit nila yan for making main dish, and para siyang equivalent ng meat. Okay, so yun. Healthy and nutritious. Okay, yung tofu. Then this one is called the natto. Okay, natto. Ito yung parang beans, fermented beans na for tourists, for foreign nationals. Though merong nasasarapan dyan, meron ding ayaw kasi mabaho and slimy. Okay, so para siyang okra. Mas sobra pa siya sa okra na slimy. And then mabaho yung amoy niya. Okay? So, hindi ko alam kung yung iba dito kumakain ng natto or ayaw ng natto. Pero for me, ayaw ko ng natto. Okay? Next is obento. Obento in Nihongo, Obento is Nihongo. The English is lunchbox. Okay? So, ang tawag sa mga lunchbox doon is called obento or bento. Wala yung O. Then, yung common na obento doon is not like this one. Yung normal lang na flat rice, kung gusto mong lagyan ng omeboshi, pwede. Kung gusto mong lagyan ng furikake, pwede. Ito siya, yung mga attractive obentos are, ginagawa to siya ng mga mama for picky eaters na mga bata. Like, for example, yung mga nasa kindergarten, nasa elementary, okay? Para makain lang talaga yung lunch nila. Okay? So, ginagawa nila yan to make the lunch attractive para sa mga bata. Ay, eto, ano pa? Ay, otcha. Hindi man siya pagkain, but iniinom itong otcha. Okay, so Japanese nationals don't usually drink water. Ang kanila is otcha. Kung sa atin, water yung palaging iniinom, kung hindi man soft drinks, water, sa kanila is otcha. Okay, otcha or tea. Okay, that is tea in English. Okay, so tea can be a kocha or black tea, kocha, matcha. Yan, matcha is green tea. Ocha itself is brown tea. Parang ganon. Okay? So, sino nakainom na ng ocha? Siguro, ocha, ng matcha. Siguro maraming gusto ng matcha dito. Okay? So, matcha is the green tea. And then, ang lasa ng ocha is not like milk tea, ha? Okay? So, kung sino yung mga mahilig sa milk tea dito, that is not ocha. Okay? Ocha is para siyang mapait. Mapait na naiinom naman. Okay? It's like tea talaga. But milk tea is like sweet, di ba? Okay? So, iba sila. Okay? So, ako, kung sa akin, mas prefer ko yung ocha lang, yung brown tea kaysa sa kocha or matcha. Okay? Though merong iba na nasasarapan naman sa matcha. Meron ding matcha na ginagawang ice cream, ice cream, ano pa, matcha drink. Meron ding yung parang malamig na matcha shake, ganon. So, maraming pwedeng gawin sa matcha. Though I don't prefer matcha. Okay? Alright, next is the sake. Sake is the traditional wine or the Japanese wine. Okay, so in ancient Japan, ito yung meron lang sila na alcoholic drink. Wala pa silang beer or any chuhay, okay? So, sake pa lang ang meron sila noon. It's called Japanese wine, okay? So, ano talaga to? Parang, kumbaga, tamang-tama. Okay? So, pag iinom ka nito, hindi ka sanay, talaga siya, mainit talaga siya sa throat, okay? Though, yung mga beer, di ba? Parang parang matamis, okay? So, yung sake na tamang-tama talaga. Okay? So, mainit. But, masarap. Okay? I tried sake but it's delicious. Though, madali ka lang talagang tamaan kung hindi ka sanay. Okay? Next is Japanese art. Okay? Japanese art of paper folding is called origami. Okay? It's made of a square. Okay? Square paper. Any size. Basta square siya. Square sheet of paper, then by folding it in different angles, mga ganyan, okay? So you can create na different shapes, structures, okay, ganyan. It's like this one is parang hummingbird, flower, ito parang sa flame of Recca, this one is chicken. Yan. Okay, so pwede kang makagawa ng frog. Okay, sa internet maraming instructions in paper folding is a single shape. And then, ano pang art? Okay, the art of floral arrangement, the ikebana. Okay, so dito rin, sa Japan rin, nag-originate ang floral arrangement. Ikebana ang tawag. So, from minimalist to complex floral arrangement pwede. And then, the common ikebana is the ano tawag dyan? The heaven, earth, ground, yung ganun, yung tatlong layers ng floral arranging. Okay? So, it's called ikebana. And then, next, calligraphy. Okay? So, since Japanese language consists of kanji, okay, or Japanese letters, okay, Japanese character, Chinese characters pala, by the way, they have this calligraphy. Okay, so pinapractice yung stroking ng this Japanese kanji. Okay? So this is a kanji, a kanji, a kanji, a kanji, a kanji, a kanji. So to practice that, meron silang sheet of paper, yeah, maybe an A4 or any size of paper, blank sheet of paper, tapos a brush, tapos dip in an ink, blank ink, yan din. They will practice a parang good stroking, then para na rin siyang handwriting sa kanila. Okay, calligraphy is handwriting. So, good handwriting and of course the stroking. So, dalawang hindi category. Dalawang part in calligraphy ang tinitignan. The stroking and the handwriting, kung paano ka magsulat. Okay? So, dapat tama ang stroking. Meron kasing numbering of strokes. Number of strokes ang Japanese character. Okay? So, next lesson, lalaman natin yan. Ay, next. The ukiyo-e, okay? That is not yukio. That is ukiyo-e. Okay? Ukiyo-e. Yan. Ukiyo-e. Ukiyo-e is a Japanese traditional painting. Okay? Ang pinipaint nila dito sa ukiyo-e is mga people's feelings, goals in life, parang natural phenomenons, mga baha, like this one, the tsunami, volcanic eruptions, mga ganun yung mga pinipaint nila. Okay, so hindi lang yung parang canvas, hindi lang yung parang abstract painting, no. Okay, so ukiyo-e, yes, a Japanese traditional painting na ang pinipaint is people, okay, yung mga feelings ng people, mga natural disaster, phenomenon, and then goals in life, kung ano yun, ayan. Okay, so that is ukiyo-e. I think ngayon, hindi na masyadong pinapractice yung ukiyo-e. Okay, so parang na-influence na talaga ang Japanese ng modern time. Then, ano pa? The tea ceremony or the sado in Nihongo. Okay, sado or the tea ceremony. This is the art of making tea. Okay, making ocha. Okay, from the choosing of water na gagamitin sa paggawa ng tea, sa tea na gagamitin, okay, sa ocha powder na gagamitin, sa chinaware, sa mga mga gagamiting gamit in making tea, the pot, and then the arranging, okay? Pagkatapos mo the pressure in stirring the ocha, the pressure, mga ganong patawag dyan? Points, parang points in art of making tea, ganon. And then the arranging of the presenting the ocha to the customer or to the judges. And then presenting, of course, the taste of the tea. Yan, yung maraming ginagawang maraming tinitignan on the art of making tea. Okay? So from the start in choosing the water to kung gaano kainit yung tubig. Okay, so ano siya? Ano tawag dyan? Mm, ma tawag dito. Parang masukashi, not difficult. Masukashi. Yeah, it's difficult. Tapos ano, maraming ang process niya, parang ang process ba, maraming pinagdadaanan in the art of making tea. Okay? So, yan. Of course, in making tea, nakakimono yan. Okay? So, hindi yan naka-western clothing. And then next, symbols of Japan. First symbol of Japan is the kokeshi, or the Japanese wooden doll. Okay? This ancient Japanese doll, okay, this is create siya for children. Okay, so mga sinaunang Japan, the toys for children ay ito lang, mga babae ito ha. The Japanese doll without the arms and the feet. Okay, so ano lang siya, body and head. It is made of wood pala, by the way. Okay, then next, Maneki-neko, a symbol in Japan. This is a lucky charm. Lucky charm cut figurine, parang ganon, okay? Na gumagalaw yung kamay. Okay, ito parang gumagalaw yan. And then, this lucky charm brings luck, okay, to the owner. May the owner be, ano tawag dyan? Parang business, okay? It can be a shop, a restaurant, or any business, okay? So pag meron kang maneki-neko sa loob ng sa loob ng shop, sa loob ng restaurant, so this ang sabi nila, this will bring luck, okay? Next. The Shinkansen, of course, symbolize Japan, is Shinkansen. Shinkansen originates in Japan. Though yung China, meron na ring Shinkansen ngayon, the bullet train. But the original Shinkansen originates in Japan. Okay? So, ang Japan talaga yung nakauna. Ito yung sabi ko kanina, na 300, almost 300 something. Okay? Kilometer per hour ang tinatakbo ng Shinkansen. So, ganun ka-bilis. Next is the Daruma. Okay, this is also this doll is a bodiless doll. Okay, so head lang siya. This one is the head lang. Okay, so this is like maneki-neko na parang it symbolizes it's not like maneki-neko. It's a lucky charm, ang maneki-neko. Daruma is like something symbol of perseverance ng Japanese, okay? To work hard. So perseverance, to work hard, to fulfill a certain goal. Okay? So if bibili ka ng Daruma, okay, this bodiless doll, pag bibili ka nito, ang mabibili mo is wala pang mata, like this one. The white-eyed pa. Okay? Wala pa siyang itim, like that one. This one is parang puti pa lang, diba? So, pag bili mo niyan, ganyan pagbili mo. Puti pa lang yung mata. Okay, so pag nakabuy ka na niyan, make a wish, make a goal, or promise. Okay, so make a goal to fulfill, or make a promise to fulfill. Then, after promising in yourself, of course, paint the one eye black. Okay, so paint muna yung first eye and then leave the second eye blank. And then after painting the first eye, you can work now every day for your promise to be fulfilled. So work for it, until pag na-fulfill mo na yung promise na yun, before mo na-paint yung isang mata, you can now paint the second eye. Meaning niyan, na-fulfill mo na yung promise mo or your goal to yourself. So, yan yun, yan ang parang ano ba tawag? Pag meron kang daruma, okay? So, pag makatanggap ka or pag makabay ka ng daruma in Japan, dapat wala mo ng item ha. So, dapat white-eyed mo na yan siya. Pag meron na, wag mong tanggapin. Wag mo lang tanggapin. I don't know why. Okay? Since meron nang nag-promise or nag-goal nung isang mata na yan. Okay? Hi. And then, it's made of washi paper. Okay? So, it's a Japanese, ano tawag dyan? Washi sa English. It's a special Japanese paper. Okay? Ano siya? Manipis. It's mas manipis pa sa crepe paper. Yan. Okay? Or meron ba talagang Japanese paper dito sa atin? Kung meron, mas manipis pa doon. And it's expensive. Okay? Yung washi na paper. And the next symbol is the koinobori. Okay? This koinobori symbolizes strength and strength or the courage of a little boy. Okay? To be strong, to be courageous in the future. So, these koinoboris, okay, are symbols for little boys na para maging strong and courageous to face the hardships in life. Okay, so it's a symbol of being hardworking, in being strong of a Japanese boy. Okay, and then wala na siguro. Okay, so Japan in your life. So pag nakapunta na kayo ng Japan soon, nakatrabaho na kayo. Meron doong mga yakuyen shop ang tawag. Okay? Yakuyen shop ang tawag. That is yaku, meaning 100. Then yen is the monetary unit of Japan. Then shop is, of course, shop. Okay? That's called yaku and shop. Okay? It's called 100 yen shop. All of the products or items in that store, in that yakuyen shop, is worth 100 plus the tax. And then now is, I guess, 10% na yung tax ngayon. So 110 yen na siya. So all of the items, all the objects inside the Daiso is 110 yen. Okay, it can be 3 pieces of pencil or 5 pieces of pencil, depende sa design, sa ink, no ink, sa design na pala kasi pencil. Kung sa pen naman, the ink use, the design, yung mga, kung paano siya gamitin, yun. Okay, so kung meron pa bang other use yung pen na yun, so one pen is for 110 yen. For 110 yen siya, mga ganon. Then, yakuyen shop almost have everything. From food to drinks to school supplies to cooking wares to house items. Okay, lahat halos ando na sa Daiso. Basta worth siya 110 shop. Okay, so mga Pinoy, kahit na ako mahilig sa yakuyen shop. Okay, so cheap but usable, okay? Convenient. Yan. Next, okay, sushi train. So, ito yung, kumbaga, conveyor. Conveyor ang ginagamit to pass or to give your orders. Okay? So, example dito is mga sushiro. Okay? Sushiro, hamazushi. Yun. So, hamazushi and sushiro are also 100, 110 per plate. So, sa isang plate, 2 pieces of sushi yon. Okay? So, and it is run in a conveyor. Yan, like this one. So gumagalaw yan. It's like a flat escalator, okay? So gumagalaw yan. Tapos sa table mo merong order, parang may computer na pinipindot to order your type of sushi, kahit na hindi sushi, yan. May certain amount, tapos order ka doon. Then, talagang mag-stop sa table mo yung order mo. Okay, so, pero kung meron kang gustong kainin na hindi mo in-order pero dumaan sa conveyor, tapos walang owner nun or walang nag-order nun, you can pick that one. Then, tapos yung mga plate na ginamit nyo, papile. Okay, so pag gusto mo nang umuwi, tapos ka nang kumain, you can call the clerk, okay, the shop, parang waiter, you can call them, tapos na nila, i-count na or i-measure by height yung plates, tapos bibigyan na kayo ng bill kung magkano, tapos yun yung babayaran niyo. Okay? So parang ganun din yung sushi tray. And then merong isa pang klase ng pagkain ng sushi by on counter sushi. Okay? Parang ganun ang term. So that type of eating sushi is much expensive than this one. Okay? Kasi on counter sushi, para siyang meron kang sariling chef sa front mo, tapos makikita mo kung paano siya gumawa ng sushi mo. From the cutting of the slices of raw fish. Okay, so merong malaking fish na i-display dyan. Then ikakat niya siya in front of you, ikakat niya into small slices na itatap niya sa rice mo. Then yung rice mo, i-form niya into sushi, ganun. So makikita mo kung ano yung ginagawa niya. So that's why it's much expensive kasi siya. Para siyang sa'yo lang yung chef na yun. Okay? Personal. Okay? So mas mahal yon. And then ano pa? Electronics, Japan Electronics. Ito yung mga brands. Okay? So since computer parts yung major exports ng Japan, so ito yung mga computer parts na ginagamit sa paggawa ng example computer or ng mga ganito, mga PS5. Okay? Though yung ibang mga products or items na ganito is made in Japan, yan. So ginawa lang siya sa Japan, pero yung parts na ginamit is made in Japan. So yung mga parts in-export sa China, ginawa sa China. That's why it's made in China. Okay? So don't be confused sabihin na made in China. Okay? Pero Japan naman talaga. Example sa mga Yakuyen shop doon, merong mga made in China. Pero yung mga mga parts na ginamit sa paggawa is made in Japan, pero ginawa lang sa China. Yes. And then ano pa? Cars and bikes. Of course, major exports ng Japan are car parts or cars. Okay? Example brands of this is Toyota. Yan na talaga, common talaga yan. Toyota, Honda, Suzuki. Okay? Mitsubishi, Subaru, Nissan. And then, siguro kung makapagtrabaho kayo soon, since IT kayo, yan. Baka makapagtrabaho kayo sa mga ganyan. Toyota, Mitsubishi, Honda, mga ganyan. O di okay kayo, di ba? So parang try your best talaga na maka-understand ng Nihongo para at least stood out kayo sa ibang mag-a-apply na Filipinos, okay? To work in Japan companies. Next, meron ding mga musical instruments na yung mga parts is from Japan. Of course, the Yamaha. Yan. Yamaha brand. Though, meron ding Yamaha na motor, di ba? So, meron ding Yamaha guitar, mga ganyan. Yamaha piano. Yan. So, that is in Japan. That is a Japan brand. Ano pa? Animes. Yan. So, of course, animes. Japan naman talaga yan. Okay, so, mayroon ding manga. Okay, so, don't be confused sa anime and manga. Anime is the animated form. Okay? The manga is the comic form. Okay? Comic book form. Ito yung binabasa. Ito namang anime, ito yung pinapanood. Alright. And then, Japan's creative inventions. Okay. First is the Shinkansen, of course. Then this one, the robotics. Kung naalala nyo or nakikilala nyo si Asimo, yan. So, yan ang first robot ng Japan, I think, si Asimo. And then, ano pa? This one, the Makimakura. Okay? Makimakura. So, sa mga single, okay, kung gusto niyo may kahag, pwede kayong bumili dyan. It's parang in-invent ng Japanese. Okay? So, also this one, kung may makulit kayo na bata, tapos hindi kayo matapos-tapos sa paglinis ng bahay, you can make your baby wear into this, then bahala ka na mag-crawl dyan, parang ganon. So, naka-help pa siya sa'yo, di ba? And then next, ano pa to? Ayan, parang hini-help ka niya to blow the ramen. Okay, so instead na ikaw yung mag-blow, so yung mini fan na lang na to. Marami pang inventions yung Japan, of course, pero wala dito. Okay, so marami man. Ito, next, Jido Hanbaiki. Yan. Jido Hanbaiki in English is vending machine. Okay? Ito yung pinapasukan mo ng coin, tapos pipili ka na kung ano yung bibilhin mo, tapos lalabas. Okay? Disperse what you want or ano yung pinundot mo. And then, Jido Hanbaiki siya sa Nihongo, but the shorter term is Jihanki. Okay? Jihanki. Acceptable lang yun. Okay? So, Jihanki. Para hindi na masyadong mataas, Jido Hanbaiki. So, Jihanki na lang. Ay, punta ako, Jihanbaiki. Jihanki ni ikimasu. Parang ganun. So, pupunta ako sa Jido Hanbaiki. Okay? So, maraming klase ng Jido Hanbaiki doon. It can be a cigarette vending machine. Can be an ice cream vending machine. Okay, so kung akala nyo melted ice cream na ang lalabas, no, matigas pa rin ang lalabas dyan. Okay, kung hindi sira yung vending machine, ha? Okay, and then, ano pa? Pwede rin, tabemono. Yan. Okay, so pwede ka rin umorder ng pagkain mo ng gusto mong kainin through Jido Hanbaiki. So, the same instructions on how to use the Jido Hanbaiki dito. Pili ka na pasok ka ng pera, okay? It can be coins here, then the zashi. Ano yan, zashi? Ano ba yung Bill pala, yeah. That 1,000 yen bill or 2,000 yen bill. Though yung 2,000 yen bill is rare na yun, ha. Ang tinatanggap lang talaga sa Jihanki is 1,000 yen, okay? Though meron sigurong iba na ichimang ang tinatanggap, pero konti lang. Okay, so kadalasang mga Jihanki, 1,000 yen lang talaga ang tinatanggap. Okay? And then, so pasok ka ng pera dyan, pili ka, then depende yung ipapasok mo na pera sa pipiliin mo, ha. For example, 100 yen. So, you can insert 100 yen lang talaga or 500 yen or 1,000 yen. So, yan, pindot ka dyan sa 100 yen sa the ibiteng. Okay, ibiteng yung pagbasa dyan. So, ibiteng, pindot ka. Tapos, kung 100 yung pinasok mo, wala nang sukli. So 500, merong sukli. Lalabas naman yung sukli. Kung hindi lalabas, ito-turn mo to, okay? Kaishireba. Okay, so ano yan? Parang i-turn mo yan, i-turn. So, yung merong arrow, i-turn mo dyan pa ganyan, lalabas na yung change mo sa baba. Tapos, yung ticket naman ng pagkain mo is lalabas din. Hindi yung pagkain ang lalabas talaga kung ganito na vending machine. Okay? So, ticket lang ang lalabas dyan. Tapos, yung ticket na lumabas, ibibigay mo sa store cook or sa store waiter. Tapos, yung waiter na ang magsasabi sa cook kung ano yung pinapaluto mo. Katapos iluto, isi-serve na sa'yo. Okay? So, ganun yun. So, hindi ka na mag-order through menu. Ikaw na yung pipili talaga ng ano yung kakainin mo. So, no menus. Okay? Vending machine lang. Then, of course, ito yung common talaga na vending machine doon. The drink, the Nomimono Jihang Tea. Okay? So, for the beverage vending machine. Yung vending machine na for beverage, meron tayong tinatawag doon na tsumetai and the atatakai. Tsumetai na mga drinks are cold drinks. Okay, so that is commonly colored as blue ones. Then the atatakai drinks are the hot ones. Okay, hot drinks or the warm drinks. It is colored in red. Okay, so kung hindi nyo matandaan yung term, just remember the color. Pag blue, cold yan. Pag pula, hot. Okay? Next, Japanese festivals. Hi, Japan has many festivals. Almost all areas has one or more festivals. Then it can be either held one day or few days. Okay? And then, meron din namang sa during season na lang. So, during autumn lang hiniheld, during summer lang, gano'n. The next, first holiday or first festival, the Coming of Age Day. Ay, this is the Seijin Shiki, kung tawagin. Okay? Seijin Shiki is held during the second Monday. Second Monday of January. So, for this year, January 10, tapos na. Okay, so tapos na ang Seijin Shiki doon. Ewan ko lang kung nag-held ba sila ng Seijin Shiki doon. Kasi because of the pandemic. Okay? So I don't know. Seijin Shiki is like parang debut sa atin. Okay? So for girls, 18 years old. For boys, 21 years old. So magde-debut. Though halos kadalasan lang nagde-debut is babae. Doon sa kanila, ang coming of age day is pag nag-turn ka ng age 20, okay, that will be called as the legal age 20. You can drink na, you can smoke, okay? You can separate from your family na. Pero kung mag-drive, that is 18 years old. So pwede yan mag-drive ng 18 years old. Pag turn mo ng 20, so kasali ka dito. So lahat ng area, this can be held, I guess, by area, by city, I guess. Okay, so sa isang araw, halos lahat ng area sineselebrate yung Seijin Shiki. Tapos, sa day na to, yung mga babae na nag-turn 20 years old, kung walang kimono, okay, since mahal ang kimono, nagre-rent lang sila ng kimono. And then, also, they go to salons for their face, okay? And then for their hairs also. And then, yung mga lalaki naman, they can wear kimono also or suits. Okay, so, depende lang sa lalaki kung mahilig siya sa kimono, okay. Kung suits, pwede rin. Pero yung mga babae, kimono talaga, okay? And then, ano pa ang nandito? So, yan. Then, since January, so second Monday of January yung hiniheld, it's still winter there. Okay? So, that's why meron silang ganito, fur neck. So, sinusuot siya sa leeg para at least hindi masyadong malamig. Okay? And the kimono they will wear here is called furisude. Okay? It's the term for the kimono na for unmarried women. Okay? Furisude. And then And then, ano pang, yan, Setsubun. Setsubun is held during February 3. It is called in English Bean Throwing Festival. Okay? Then, ito siya, it's like, hiniheld siya during kung sa atin pa Chinese New Year. Okay? So, during Chinese New Year, hiniheld doon Setsubun ang tawag. It's like, ayun, bumalik na ako. Ay, shireshimashita. Nakabalik na si Sensei. Sorry. Eto, saan na tayo? Ano nga ba tayo? Setsubun. So, sandali lang ha. Ayan. Ay, nawala. Ano ba ito? Ito. Kaya nakikita na yung Setsubun. Okay, nakikita na. And then, okay, so saan na tayo? Yung Toshi Otoko. Okay, so kung wala kayong Toshi Otoko na born during the year of the ox, yung papa ang magiging male thrower or the Toshi Otoko. Okay, so titignan nyo muna kung merong Otoko or merong male kayo sa bahay na year of the ox, since year of the ox ngayon na year, siya yung magiging bean thrower kung wala ang male head of the household or the father. Okay, so yun yung magiging bean thrower. Tapos, ang kadalasan, the phrase to be used or yung sinasabi ng mga bean thrower during the bean throwing ritual is, ano yung sinasabi nila? Oniwa soto, fukuwa uchi. Okay? Oniwa soto, fukuwa uchi. Yan. So, meaning yan, oni is demon or something evil. Okay? Oniwa soto, meaning soto is outside. Then fuku is some kind of lucky. Okay? Lucky. Then uchi is parang bahay. Okay? So, meaning yan, oniwa soto, si demon sa labas, si lucky sa bahay. Parang ganon. So, it's translate as, ano yun? Nandito yun eh. Asan na yun? Ayun. Demons out, luck in. Parang ganon. So, labas si demon, pasok si Lucky. Parang ganon. Okay? Pasok si Luck. So, ito yung Nihongo na sinasabi ng bean thrower. Okay? Na pag-throw niya sa pinto ng bahay. So, it's like you're throwing or you're cleansing the evil spirits of the house from the from the previous year, then pinapapasok mo yung luck, okay, or good health for the family for this year, for the following year. Yeah. So that is the parang tradition ng Setsubun. Okay, that is the festival, Setsubun Festival. Next, okay, so sa Philippines or around the world, merong Valentine's. Sa Japan, meron ding Valentine's. It is held during February 14. But in Japan, it's the women that give presents to men during Valentine's Day. Okay, so hindi mga lalaki. Though, kadalasan talaga sa atin, di ba, lalaki ang nagbibigay ng gifts sa boyfriend, sa mother, sa wives, di ba? Though meron din ibang babae na nagbibigay, but in Japan, it's different. It's the women that give presents to men. So, hindi nagbibigay yung mga lalaki during Valentine's. Then, ang binibigay dito is usually chocolates. Okay? Then, pag yung babae na nagbigay ng chocolate sa isang lalaki na boyfriend niya or husband niya, that is called hongmei choco. Okay? Hongmei choco ang tawag. This is the kanji of that. This is the katakana of choco. Kanji, katakana. Yan. So, hongmei choco means it's like a true love chocolate. Okay? Then, pag ang bibigyan mo naman na lalaki is like somewhat co-worker mo lang, manager, ano pa ba, teacher, sino pa ba? Parang you're obligated to give chocolate sa isang male, okay? So just to have the tradition for Valentine's Day. So that is called giri choco, okay? Meaning obligatory chocolate, okay? Giri choco and hongmei choco. And during this time, of course, the grocery stores make profit of chocolates, okay? Then, kung merong Valentine's Day, di ba? So, women to men. Meron naman silang White Day na kung tawagin. Ang White Day sa Japan lang din nangyayari. Unique in Japan lang. Okay? So, White Day, ito yung kapalit ng Valentine's Day. Ang nagbibigay naman dito is the men. Ito yung parang papalitan ng men na binigyan noong Valentine's yung nagbigay sa kanila. So for girls, kung hindi ka nagbigay noong Valentine's Day, wala ka ring matatanggap during White Day. Okay? So kung hindi ka nagbigay sa manager or co-worker or sa boyfriend or sa husband mo na noong Valentine's Day, hindi ka rin mabibigyan during White Day. Okay? So kung Japanese, Japanese national. Okay? So, this White Day started in 1978, then, of course, celebrated on March 14. So, kabaliktaran noong February 14, after 1 month. And then, this is created by the Japanese chocolate industry. Siguro, just to make the chocolate industry more profitable. And then, ito yung sinasabi ko, this day, the male repays female gifts to their lover, friend, or family. And then, of course, the chocolate made is white sugar. That's why it's called White Day. Okay? And then, for example, may nagbigay sa'yo, okay, for girls, may nagbigay sa'yo na lalaki ng cookie. Okay, cookie. That will mean love kanya. If candy naman ang binigay sa'yo, it will mean like kanya. Pero pag white chocolate lang, okay, of course the White Day, pag white chocolate lang, that will mean let's be friend. Okay, so that's why yung mga husband or boyfriends, ang ibibigay nila sa mga partner nila is cookie. Because it will mean love. And then, candies for I like you lang. Then, pag bibigyan ng white chocolate, parang friend lang, friend zone. Okay, so, for your co-workers, for your manager, yan, mga boss, soon, sa Japan, okay, for example, Japan company na kayo Tapos White Day or Valentine's na. So for males, sa mga lalaki dyan, bigyan nyo yung mga female co-workers nyo ng white chocolate ha, kung hindi nyo man minimina love nyo sila. Okay? Don't use cookie or don't give cookie because it will mean love, and then candies will mean like. So white chocolate will do. Okay? That will mean let's be friends. And then during White Day also, they have this rule na tinatawag na Sangbay Gaishin. Okay? This is not Sanabay. That is Sangbay. Sangbay Gaishin ang tawag. It will mean parang 3 times the cost. Okay? So, for example, yung binigay ni girl noong Valentine's Day is 1,000 worth of chocolates. Ang ibibigay ni male during White Day sa kanya is 3 times the cost. So, 3,000 worth na chocolate ang ibibigay niya. Okay? So, Sangbay Gaishin. The rule, Sangbay Gaishin. Though I don't know kung ano ba to, ginagawa ko ba to ngayon kasi meron namang last time, nagbigay ako sa coworker lang ha. Nagbigay ako ng ganyan during Valentine's Day. Tapos, ano lang, chocolate lang din na binigay niya sa akin during White Day. So, I guess, hindi na masyadong piniperform to. Okay? Yung Sangbay Gaishin. Though the rule for White Day is this one. Okay? Next. Hi, Hinamatsuri. Okay, so kung kanina, yung sa Koinobori, that is the symbol for little boys to become stronger, courageous in the future life. Hinamatsuri is the festival naman for little girls. Okay? Hina dolls ang ano ba to? Ina-arrange dito. Hina dolls. Okay? So, these are dolls for the little girls. Ano ba dito? Ito ay parang 3 layers siya. So, 3 layers ng Hina dolls. Ang nasa pinakataas is the Emperor and the Empress. Then, I guess, the second, kung sa, ano talaga, complete set talaga ng Hina dolls. Ayan yung 3 court ladies, 5 musicians, 2 ministers, and 3 servants. Pero, since Hina dolls are very expensive, usually, these are inherited sa mother, sa grandmothers pa. Then, siguro kadalasan din hindi kompleto. Okay, so, I guess meron lang silang emperor and empress. Ganun lang. So, since it's so expensive nga. So, then yung emperor and empress galing pa sa lola niya. At least, ay merong hinadal sa loob ng bahay during Hinamatsuri, during March 3. Okay? Because itong hinadals represents or symbolizes, ano daw, parang hindi magiging old lady ang little girls or parang hindi siya magiging matandang dalaga. Okay? So, kasi pag tapos dapat after March 3, okay, since before March 3 and until March 3, dinidisplay sa bahay yung hinadals, di ba? So, dapat after March 3, ipapack away na siya or stored in a cabinet. Okay? So, pag hindi mo daw yung nagawa after March 3, it's parang bad luck na magiging old lady na yung bata. Okay? So, dapat ipapack siya diretso after March 3. Ano yan? Ililigpit. Okay? Then also, it represents na makakasal. Okay? Makakasal yung batang babae. And then, ano pa na Matsuri? Ito yung kanina, Children's Day for little boys. Okay, so Koinobori. Ayan, that represents strength and courage. Ayan, needed to overcome hardships in life. And then next festival is the Tanabata. Ayan, Tanabata Matsuri. This is a festival that uses Tanzaku papers. Okay, it's a long, thin. Ayan, parang ganito oh. Long, thin strip of paper. Parang a strip of paper na doon mo isusulat yung wishes mo, your wish or a goal in life, gusto mong wants. Okay? So, isusulat mo doon. For example, okane ga hoshi. So, I want money. So, for example, ganon. So, sulat mo yun, okane ga hoshi.
So that is in Nihongo o Kanigaho si I want money. Okay? So isusulat mo doon sa papel. Tapos isasabit mo siya sa parang bamboo branches. Okay? So sa traditional is bamboo branches. But now, ang ginagamit na lang nila is mga merong puno tapos lalagyan ng branches. Hindi talaga siya as in bamboo branch. Okay? So, during this time also, all malls, yan, mga department stores, ano pa ba? Schools, yan, schools or offices. Yan. Kahit na mga facilities, mga ano tawag dito facilities, yung mga for old people na facilities, ginagawa tong Tanabata Matsuri. Okay? So, write your wish in a strip of paper, then tie it in a bamboo branch. Then, parang ano daw yan, parang ma-fulfill daw yung wish na yon. Okay? So, just read the parang history or where Tanabata originated. Okay, andito. Ay. Yan. And then next festival is the Obong. Okay, Obong Matsuri. This is like a All Souls Day sa atin, yung parang November 1, November 2 sa atin. Okay? Because Obong is a festival to commemorate one's ancestors na mga namatay. Okay? Because it is believed daw na every year during this day, yung mga namatay daw na mga loved ones natin or mga ancestor will return to the world para daw bisitahin tayo. Yan. So, to welcome them daw, yan, magsasayaw sila. Okay? Ang tawag doon is Bong Odori. Meaning, Bong dito galing, then Dori is sasayaw. Okay? So, Bong Odori. Meron silang parang structure dito, tapos sasayawan ng mga dancers dyan na nakayukata. Okay? And then, during this time also, or during this festival, the living ones, yung mga buhay pa, will visit their, the parang grave, okay? The grave of their ancestors. So, mag-o-offer sila ng mga fruits, ganang mga mochi, mga ganyan, mga pagkain sa kanilang grave, or drinks, parang ganon. Okay? Though doon sa Japan, walang cemetery, since cremation is ang uso, okay? Walang walang like sa atin na ilang days pa sa bahay or sa mga Cosmo, mga ganyan. So wala doon yung ganon. Sa kanila, cremation. Okay? So after cremation, yung yung urn, so ilalagay sa bahay or isasaboy kung saan gusto. Yan. So, yung grave na sinasabi ko dito is like, parang para siyang, yung parang bato or granite ba ngayon, na susulatan, parang granite lang na susulatan ng pangalan ng namatay, tapos itatayo sa parang lupa. Okay? Pero sa ilalim ng lupa na yun, walang tao doon or walang katawan na namatay doon. Okay? So, ganun yung grave nila doon. And then, it is usually or mostly celebrated during mid-August. Though, merong area sa Japan na July hiniheld itong Ubong. Okay? Then during this festival also, it is one of the parang long holidays in Japan. Tatlo yung long holidays in Japan kasi the Golden Week, the Obong Yasumi, and the New Year. Okay? And then, ito yung sabi ko nga. The Obong Week in mid-August is one of the Japan's 3 major holiday seasons. Yan. So, the Obong Yasumi,
Obong holiday, the Golden Week, and the New Year. Yan. Next holiday or next festival, the Emperor's birthday, okay? This is during, as of this year siguro, December 23 siya hiniheld. Okay, then during this time, open yung Imperial Palace. Then ito yung sinasabi kong parang terrace. Yan, oh. Ito yung parang terrace na sinasabi ko na lalabas yung monarch family, the family of the current emperor. Yan, dyan sila lalabas to welcome the viewing public. Okay? And then, ito yung parang sinabi ko rin na parang British monarch na, di ba, yung sa kaila Queen Elizabeth, meron ding parang terrace na lumalabas sila lahat doon na para makita ng lahat ng tao. So, ito rin, parang ganito rin sa monarch family ng Japan. Okay? So, it's a holiday during December 23. Ano pa na holiday? Hi, the Christmas. Christmas holiday in Japan is not a holiday. Okay? So, hindi siya red calendar. So, they celebrate Christmas by putting lights, okay? Illuminations in a certain area. In Mieken, there is a place there called Nabana no Sato. Okay, during winter, they put up illuminations. Okay, so all parang malawak kasi yung Nabana no Sato. So parang all of the park will be lighted of Christmas lights or lights. Then during the night, it will be lighted up. Then you will enjoy or fest your eyes with lights. Okay, so that's how they celebrate Christmas there. No special celebrations like in Philippines na September pa lang. Yan, Christmas na, di ba? Then during also Christmas there, they eat KFC chicken. Okay? So, pag nakakain lang sila ng chicken ng KFC, okay na. Christmas na yon. Okay? Then, hindi holiday doon ha. May trabaho din doon. So, next time, kung mapupunta kayo doon, tapos hindi kayo uuwi during Christmas, yan, magtatrabaho kayo doon. And then, they can go to temples also to pray. And then, for partners, boyfriend, girlfriends, wife, husband, they can make this holiday to be romantic. Okay? And then, of course, hindi mawawala ang pagbibigayan ng mga gifts. Then the Christmas food, yung KFC na chicken. Pag nakakain sila doon, okay na. So that hindi masyadong celebrated yung Christmas doon. Unlike sa Japanese New Year. Okay? Japanese New Year is one of the 3 major, diba, holidays in Japan. Okay? So, most important celebrated festival in Japan. In this festival or in this holiday, they visit families since it's holiday, so no work. So they can visit their families from the mountainside or in rural areas. Okay, for example, nasa Tokyo, nagtatrabaho. Then yung family niya nasa Kyoto. Okay, so he or she can go home and visit her or his family and spend time with his or her family. Ganon. So since it's a long holiday. And then next, he or she can also go to a shrine, okay, to visit local shrines, then pray for good health and happiness for the coming year. Okay? Then ano pang pwedeng gawin? Ito, Happy New Year card. This is the Shinenjo. Okay, Shinenjo ang tawag sa New Year card. This one is written by person na gustong bigyan ang mga clients or for example, business ka. Gusto mong bigyan ang clients mo ng ganito, Shinenjo, New Year card. You're thanking them na client mo sila last year, then you are also thanking them for being still their client this year or
Ganun, or this following year, parang ganun. So, you're basically sending thanks, okay? Or sending best wishes for this year to the clients. Or for example, kung ano ka, trabahante, pwede mong bigyan si boss ng ganyan. So, thanking for being a good boss this year. Be a good boss also this year. Parang gano'n. Yan. Then, another traditional na ginagawa nila is eating rice cake or mochi. Okay? Ito yung ginagawa pag yung dalawang tao, merong nagpa-pound, meron namang parang inaayos yung mochi. Okay? So, pound, ayos. Then, it is done in a fast or in a fast pace. Okay? So, pag titingin ka nito, parang ma-amaze ka talaga na hindi niya na napapalo yung kamay ng isa. Okay? So, pound, arrange. Tapos, depende na sa texture ng mochi kung pwede nang kainin. Okay? So, pwede na nila yung i-cut or para itinda. Okay? So, to sell, then to eat the rice cake. So, yun yung halos kadalasan ginagawa during Japanese New Year. Ano pa? Hey, customs. Yan. Nasa customs na tayo ng Japan. Ano ba yung mga Japanese customs, manners, traditions, meron bang habits or parang mga ganon, okay? So, first, of course, so para rin siyang just like other Asian countries, okay? Shoes are not worn inside homes and some other places. Okay, so iniiwan
Hello? Nawala na naman si Sensei. Sorry.
Okay lang, ma'am.
Sorry yung connection. Ay, so let's continue. Saan na nga ba tayo? Ito. Okay, sa Gengkang na tayo, right? Okay, so this is a sample of a Japanese house. So dito mo tinitake off yung shoes or then dito yung mga chinelas or shoes sa inside. And then meron ding mga restaurants na need to take off your shoes like this one. Kung magsisaysa, seiza squat, seiza sitting tawag dyan. Seiza ang tawag, yung parang Japanese squat. So you take off your shoes, then sit or squat like a Japanese. Okay? So kung dito ka uupo, pwede nang hindi. Pero pag dito, okay, so take off your shoes, then squat like a Japanese. Pero pag hindi mo talaga kaya yung Japanese squat, you can parang sit lang like you cross your legs. Okay na yun. Okay, the next, bathing is often social. Okay, so bathing customs ng Japanese. Okay, so parents share the bath with young children. There are also many public baths or sento. In Japanese, the natural hot spring or onsen baths are also popular. So, taking a bath or bathing in Japan is parang represents socialization, okay? Since ang pagtitake bath publicly doon means niyan parang ibig sabihin niyan marami kayo sa isang public bath or kung sa bahay nyo, pwede nyong kasama si mama, si papa kung mga bata pa kayo, okay? Pero kung matanda na, of course, kayo na lang mag-isa. Or you can take a bath or dip your body inside a bathtub with your partner, parang ganun. Okay? So, pag nasa public bath kayo, of course, marami kayo. That's why socialization. So, public baths in Japan is called sento. Okay, ang tawag dyan sento. Ito yung mga cheaper versions ng onsen. Okay, so ito yung parang man-made. Okay, man-made onsen. Hinihit lang, meron na silang parang heating machine na para palaging mainit yung tubig sa loob ng bathtub. Then itong onsen naman, talagang natural, hot spring siya. So parang flowing siya na mainit. Okay? And then, the bath etiquette. Okay, so ito yung parang onsen. This one is onsen, di ba? Kasi sa Japan, yung onsen, nakikita yon or lumalabas yon in mountainous areas. Okay, so pag nakakita ng onsen, yung nakakita, pwede niyang lagyan or siguro merong ryokang ang tawag. Okay? It's a Japanese traditional inn ang tawag. So, ryokang in Japanese. So, in a ryokang, meron talaga yung onsen. Okay? So, onsen is a natural hot spring. Okay? So, merong parang nag-flowing lang dyan na lumalabas na mainit na tubig or ito ba? Yan, parang dito lumalabas tapos gumaganyan lang. So, it's like a cycle lang na tubig. Tapos, galing talaga sa ilalim ng lupa. Okay? Then, since nasa mountainous area siya, so, Ryokang offers a parang nice view. Okay? So, that's why it's much expensive than the sento. Okay? Yung sento kasi is parang, ano lang siya, tile. Okay? So, close public bath. Ganon. Ito namang onsen, meron kang view na makikita. Okay? So, like this one. This is in a ryokang, tapos onsen. Yan, merong flowing na, ano lang, mainit na tubig na nagflow lang. So, galing yan sa ilalim ng lupa. Then, you have a nice view. Okay? Then, next. This one is a sento na. Okay? So, para lang siyang bathtub, no.
it's like a shower room sa bahay lang. And then, may bathtub na malaki dyan sa likod. Okay? Then this one is an onsen. Okay? So, merong part, I guess, Nagano area ata to. Nagano Ken. Yung mga monkey na to, Nagano Ken. So, merong onsen doon yan. Nakita niyo yan? Free-flowing on hot spring. You can join the monkeys or the monkeys can join you in an onsen. Okay? Next. This is the Japanese bath etiquette in a sento or even in an onsen or even in your shower area in the apartment or in the house. Okay, so first, please take off your underwear. Okay, so no underwear allowed. So be naked talaga. So walang hiya-hiya. Pag nasa sento ka, walang hiya-hiya. Okay, so take off all your clothes, even your underwears. Then, put it in a locker. Andito yung locker sa labas. So, put it in a locker, all your things. Then, just bring the bath towel and the face towel that was given to you. Okay, since public baths, meron yang parang nag-rent ka lang. Okay, so nagbayad ka lang para maligo. And then, andito, punta ka dito, sit down, and then take a shower. Okay, so dito ka mag-shampoo, mag-scrub ng body. Okay, then after scrubbing, after shampooing, wash off the bubbles or the excess bubbles sa katawan mo or sa hair mo. Okay, so be clean. And then after that, dito ka na magdidip ng body mo sa bathtub. Okay, sa malaking bathtub together with the other people. Kung lalaki lang lahat, of course, and then pag babae lang lahat. Though merong onsen like this one na pwedeng kasali ang babae lalaki, okay? But of course, partner dapat or merong relationship, okay? And then so you dip na your body in the bathtub. Tapos please, okay, don't take it with you, the face towel or the bath towel na binigay sa'yo. Okay? Just your body. Okay? No, nothing else. And then, while you're in the bathtub, of course, just relax, feel the heat of the water, and then relax your body from the stress of from the work, mga ganon. And then, ang mga bawal gawin sa loob ng bathtub, of course, ito yung towel mo, wag mong dalhin. And then, wag maglaba. Okay? Of course, kasi naked ka na dito. So, meaning yan, wala ka nang dadalhin dito. And then, meron din kadalasan na yung face towel na ginamit is dinadala sa loob ng bathtub, but please, don't put it in the water. Just put it above your head. Okay? So, remember that. Pag maliligo kayo ng public bath or any onsen, okay? Then next, ano pang dapat na etiquette in a onsen or sento? Okay, so please do not run at the bath area, of course, since it's very dangerous. Kasi maraming bula, may sabon pa, baka meron pang body wash na nahulog, okay? Tapos mas slippery, okay? So mas slide ka, it's an accident pa. Yan, so do not run. Just walk, okay? And then after calming yourself here in the bathtub, then wipe yourself off with the bath towel na binigay, okay? Na pinahiram. And after wiping yourself off, go back to the locker, then wear your desired clothing, okay? So, and then after that, pwede ka nang lumabas sa sento. Yan. So, nagbayad ka na, lalabas ka na. Yun. So, ganun yung bath etiquette sa Japan, ha? Please don't ever wear any clothing. Be naked talaga, okay? Walang hiya-hiya kasi wala rin silang pakialam sa'yo, okay? Lalo na pag Japanese, wala yan silang pakialam kung anong hitsura ng katawan mo, okay? So, yun. And then, this one is a sento, okay? Dito siya onsen. Sento to siya. Para siyang swimming pool na sento. Malaki siya. Yan. This one is like a swimming pool sento. Yan. Merong pwede ang babae, pwede ang lalaki. And then, pwedeng magdamit. Since, pwede nang magsabay yung babae at saka lalaki. Okay? So, dapat swimming attire. But hot yung water. Okay? Meron din ganyan doon. Then, next custom or tradition in Japan is the bed called futong. Okay? This is the futong. Okay? This one, the bed. Okay? Since ancient or the traditional Japan or traditional Japanese, no bed. Okay? Walang kama. Yun lang. Ito lang, meron lang silang manipis na foam, parang foam to lie on. And then, merong blanket. Okay? Then, yung blanket nila is depende sa season. This blanket is for winter. Yan. Then, mas manipis pa dyan pag summer. Okay? Then, ito yung pillow. Yan. So, pag matutulog na, ilalapag yan. Tapos, pag gising sa umaga, iro-roll, ililigpit, ipapasok sa isang aparador or in a corner. Dito ba? Okay? So, ganyan lang sila matulog noong una. Okay? Kahit na ngayon, merong ganito lang na futong lang, walang bed. Convenient rin siya kasi for example, maliit lang yung apartment mo, single person apartment. So, kung maglalagay ka pa ng bed dyan, hindi mo na magagamit yung space dito for something. Okay? So, mas mabuti na yung futong lang kasi maroroll mo siya, malilikpit mo siya in a corner to use the remaining place for the day. Okay? Yan. So, yan yung futong. In a ryokang, ganito, ito yung parang manipis na futong siguro. Yan. Manipis na blanket. So, hindi masyadong mainit. For the summer ito. Then, usually, sa mga ryokang, ganito ang style. Walang bed. Okay? So, futong lang. Kung gusto mo talaga ng traditional Japanese bed or Japanese feeling or experience, yan. Pumili ka ng ryokang na may onsen, na may ganito na ganito ang bed. Walang kama. Just to experience the Japanese feeling. Okay? And then, ano pa ba nandito? Yan. This one is a family na no bed. Okay? Since siguro ito lang yung space nila or apartment space nila. Tapos it's a family of 5. Meron pa yung lola nila. Yan. So, to minimize or to maximize. Yan. To maximize the space. Yan. So, they will use the futong para paggabi, ilalapag lang. Then pag umaga, ililigpit para magamit nila itong space na to. Okay? Ano pa nga dito? Hi, shimenawa. Shimenawa is a rope made of rice straw. Okay? So, it is wrapped around trees that are believed to be the home of a tree spirit. Okay? So, also shimenawa can be found at shrines. Okay? Shrines, torii gates or the jinja. Yan. Trees, of course, is one. And then landmark areas. Ito rin, shimenawa rin yung sinusuot ng ano tawag nitong sumo? Yokozuna. Okay, ayun. Yokozuna pala ang term. Okay, dito sa pinakamataas na sumo. Naalala nyo yung dito. Yan. This one. Ito ay isang yokozuna. Okay? Ano tawag sa yokozuna? The highest rank. Okay? So parang pinakamataas siya sa sumo, sa lahat ng mga sumo-sang. So, pag merong shimenawa ang isang sumo wrestler, that is the highest rank of all sumo wrestlers. Okay? Ang tawag, yokozuna. Okay? Yokozuna. This is the shimenawa of a yokozuna. Yan. Okay, so it can be in a trees. Okay, so siguro merong nakatira daw dyan. So nilagyan nila ng shimenawa to tell people na dadaan dyan na it is a home of a tree spirit. So be careful. Do not, parang sa atin din na tinitirhan ng hindi kagaya natin. So, wag ihian, wag saktan yung tree, parang ganon. So, it will parang it will warn the other people na ito ay isang ano ba tawag, may tumitira diyan. Okay? Na hindi kagaya natin. And then ano pa ba? Nasa ano rin sa mga ano sila, nasa mga shrine, okay? Yan mga Shimenawa. It's a biggest sa puno. Ayan. Yan, Shimenawa. And then hindi na yan, iba na yan. So, Shimenawa. Ano pa ba? Saan ba nakikita to? By the way, the biggest and ano ba tawag dyan? Beautiful, parang malaking or thickest Shimenawa sa Japan is nasa Izumo Taisha Shrine. Okay? In Shimane-ken. Okay? Shimane-ken. Nasa Shikoku area yung Shimane. Okay? So, nandun yung pinakamalaking Shimenawa. Okay? So, you may search for that. Izumo Taisha Shrine or Izumo Taisha lang ata. Izumo Taisha, I don't know. Basta Izumo. Okay? Izumo Taisha. Yan. You may search for that. Then ito yung pinakamalaking Shimenawa sa Japan. Okay? Izumo Taisha Shimen. Okay, so maganda yung Shimenawa doon. And then next, inside roadside shrines, there are small statues of a Buddhist god called Ojizo-sama who protects children. Okay? So, pag meron kayong makikita sa gilid ng mga daan doon, usually nasa mga rural area or rural areas, yan. Kadalasan merong ganyan. This is parang protection for children on crossing the roads, yan, or crossing the pedestrians. Okay? This statue is called the god Ojiso. Okay? Meaning Ojiso-sama ang tawag. Ojiso-sama. Meaning sa sama is the god. Okay? So, God Ojiso. And then, so, yan, protects children. Pag nakikita niyo yung nakabib, okay, yan. So, it's Ojiso-sama. Okay? Nasa gilid ng mga daan. Yan, this one. Nasa mga gilid ng daan to. Then, merong mga bib. Yan. These are Ojiso-sama. It's the God to protect children. Okay? So, kadalasan why nasa gilid ng daan? Kasi, pag mag-cross ng street yung mga children, at least there's a God down there. Okay? Ano pa? This one. Okay? From the Totoro movie. Sino na nakakita ng Totoro movie dito? Yung Friendly Neighbor. Totoro. Wala? Walang nakakita ng Totoro? Yan, Totoro, tignan niyo yung movie na Totoro, maganda. Okay? Totoro, the Friendly Neighbor. Yan, andito this is a parang part of that movie. Yan, andyan si Ojiso-sama. Yan, itong mga children to, di ba? So, ayan. So, merong Ojiso-sama sa gilid para makita yung tradition ng Japan na merong God to protect children. Yan. So, next, 50, I guess, one more customs or tradition in Japan. Inside road shrines. Dito na lang muna tayo mag-i-end sa ika-5th na customs ng Japan. Then, next meeting, another Google Meet to finish this PowerPoint, okay? The customs, the Japanese customs in Japan. Yan. Okay? So, 3 slides left, pero marami-rami siya. I will just explain, a little explanation lang kung anong ibig sabihin ng mga ganito. Okay? The traditions, manners, customs of a Japanese national or in Japan. Okay? So, saan na yun? That's all for today. And then let's get back, kailan ba? Wednesday, right? So let's meet again on Wednesday to continue the PowerPoint. And then after that, I guess I will give a exercise on writing hiragana. Okay? Next ng introduction, we'll proceed directly to writing hiragana, okay? And how to read hiragana, okay? Since you must learn hiragana, katakana as a basic requirement in learning Japanese. Bahala, wala ng kanji, okay? So, at least meron kayong hiragana and katakana. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, I hope you gain some knowledge about Japan. Okay, baka meron pa kayong alam na hindi ko alam. Yan, so let's meet again this Thursday. Wednesday, by the way. Okay, so はい、授業は終わりました。ありがとうございました。はい、また水曜日です。はい、お疲れ様でした。はい。また水曜日。バイバイ。By the way, don't use sayonara ha? Sino itong naggamit ng sayonara? By the way, sa susunod na lesson, we will tackle about sayonara and mata ashita or mata suyobi. Okay? So, let's say mata suyobi.